Alrighty, we're gonna get started. Hey Gwen. Mostly gonna be streaming for myself. As I've been saying, I want to get back into streaming, but I want to do it in different ways. I don't want to be stuck in Arcade, but I also just want to just chill and hang out with whoever wants to hang out, right? And just stream while I do regular stuff. So today we're gonna try streaming VR, specifically BattleGroupVR. I've been playing a lot. It's ridiculously awesome, so I may as well stream it for a little bit. And then we'll see if we want to stream other stuff too. Now, during this all, oh, you got the first Oculus Quest Binary Mind? Yeah, dude, it's great. It's absolutely amazing. So we'll see how the stream works today. If there's quality issues or there's sound issues or whatever, call it out, because we got to fix those. We got to knock those out immediately. And if I'm playing multiple games, I'm expecting there to be sound quality issues or whatever, sound loudness issues all over the place. So, you know, we'll work through it. I set up some stuff for myself in VR to be able to handle these things without having to keep running back and forth. But I'll be standing in the middle of my room, away from my computer. And so a lot of those things you can handle nicely within Oculus, even while playing games, which is really, really cool. What happens if you disable UI in VR? That's a great point. Nothing. Don't use that one. In fact, I should probably specify in that channel point request, that's Arcade only. In fact, I can do that within 5 seconds because, oh god, geez, never mind. It immediately decided to just cause an issue. Okay, well, that's cool. That's great. Okay, well, I wanted to change that, and it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to very quickly, so. Oh well, don't do that. Don't disable VR, or don't disable UI in VR. It's not a thing. I'll change it later. I don't know. Most of the stream and everything is... here, I'm going to take my headset off. Most of the stream and everything is tailored, obviously, to Arcade, right? That's most of my content. So that's obviously changing a little bit. I still want to stream, even though I'm taking a break from Arcade right now. So, you know, no big deal. But I wanted to do it in a bit of a different way. So here's what I'll do. I'll switch over to desktop. Where's the desktop? I have a whole setup for this, okay? So there's my desktop, which is still Arcade, and it's going to be that way because I frickin' love that thing. I mean, I made that background. I didn't draw it. What I mean to say is I animated it, right? So, okay. So we're going to see how this works. So let me do a couple things on my end. I can still see you guys from in-game. I have the chat pinned, as well as my OBS pinned up in the sky. You guys won't be able to see it yet. I'll show that off in another stream, how I have my setup here for streaming. But it's pretty standard for most streamers. I think everybody's kind of adopted this sort of setup. Binary Mind, really cool animated. Yeah, I made a few. If you haven't seen them, they're all on Reddit. I made 6 in total of these animated sort of backgrounds. Alright, so what I want to do is load up the game. We'll figure out if there's any sound issues as we play. And we'll just go from there. Oh. Okay, yeah, we'll go from there. See how this works. Are you guys able to hear me? Blah, blah, blah. Yes, but it sounds like I'm far away, doesn't it? Okay. I can see the sound. I can see how it works. Okay. This is fine. Oh, you know what I could do? Because the taskbar is going to be visible, isn't it? I don't want the taskbar visible. I can just get rid of that. Do that really quickly. I can do it from within VR and it doesn't actually bother anything. Automatically hide the taskbar. Nice. Oh god, lag. Jeez. Okay, that's from the game. Everything's fine. Cool? Oh, hold on. Does this work? Did you know you could animate an image for when? Yeah, well, actually, it's an app on Steam called Wallpaper Engine that allows you to do that. And so I think it's like $10 or something. But because I ended up animating these, I just ended up getting it. It's not a subscription thing; you just buy it once and you have it forever. It's pretty good. It works really, really well. Better than other ones that I've tried. Other animated background applications. It runs without Steam too. Yes, that's right. It does. It's true. Alright, so I see you guys here, okay, which I need to move slightly. Maybe not, actually. Move you guys there. Okay, you can't see what I'm doing because what I'm doing right now is I have windows shown in like actual windows, like the chat window. It's shown in Oculus for me, so I see it over here. You guys don't see it, but I see it there, and it's always floating there. And over here, I have OBS, so if I have to make any quick changes, I can just look over there and make changes in OBS, and it works, right? Now, it still looks like the taskbar is not... Oh, I know why. All right, hold on. I know why. Do this. Okay. Is that... Huh? Oh. Okay. That works. Great. Cool. Okay, so we're good. I think everything works. So this is BattleGroupVR. I've been playing this a little bit. It's really, really cool in the fact that it is a strategy game in VR that is the same kind of spaceship style as Star Wars, right? So there's a lot of the Star Wars mechanics with how spaceships move and how ships move and everything. So I've been playing quite a bit. I have finished the campaign, and I've been playing Conquest mode, which is kind of like it's like a game of Civ that's offline multiplayer. So it's asynchronous multiplayer. People can play on their own time, and they're all in the same world. So I'm doing that a lot. They have multiplayer, they have skirmish modes. Just to give you a little example of what this looks like, and also the test quality and everything, we'll just do a quick match of something. So I'll go into Conquest mode. And of course, because this is asynchronous multiplayer, technically people can stream snipe me in Conquest mode, but I really don't care. I've just been enjoying the game overall, and it's really good. So here's Conquest mode, where essentially, there's things happening all over the map, and again, hopefully this is somewhat visible to you guys. But there's things happening all over the map, right? You can go and you can try to take over locations, you get daily income based on your locations, you can upgrade different locations. This isn't the main point of the game, obviously. This is literally just a game mode that exists within BattleGroupVR, right? And so just to kind of show off the space combat a little bit, we'll just do a quick little mission for no real reason. I'll assist the warplane here so it's cheaper to travel across. And you guys will kind of see how this works. The important question is, can you buy a 3080 in VR? I can, yeah. I mean, I can go to the website, but I'm definitely not going to be quick enough to snag one, Gwen. So we'll enforce this warplane. Something simple that happens here. Actually, that used a ridiculous amount of supplies, which I might not be able to have now, but we'll see. Hopefully this isn't too bad. You guys will see how how the gameplay works. Now, there's a couple things that I wanted to stream in here. Just regular gameplay, just doing whatever, especially in Conquest mode. But I also kind of wanted to challenge myself and play the game on hard mode for the campaign and see what I can actually accomplish there. All right, so we'll do that later. So here's how the game works. You have your 3D environment in front of you. You also have literally spaceships all over the place, because my flagship is this one. That's me, right there, okay? Now, the point of this particular game, what I'm doing is I am trying to capture this location,
ready for action,
or just kill off all the enemies, which is really
your command. Certainly.
Affirmative.
I don't know why
Your command? Absolutely.
That's slightly, they also, oh man, I'm really low on
Closing in. Ready, Commander.
Thank you very much.
Very well. Awaiting directive. Awaiting directive.
Alright, so we'll see how this plays. Let me know how sound is, let me know how it really works.
Go ahead.
If there's any problems, we need to figure those out.
Go ahead. No problem.
I don't want this guy to shoot his missiles into this asteroid, so
Your command?
I'm trying to move him out of the way here.
Very well. Rally point confirmed.
Cool. So let's play through this mission really quick.
Ready, Commander.
That I myself...
Ready, Commander. Right
Enemy
away.
detected.
Moving. Your command.
Enemy detected. Enemy detected.
Ready for service.
Enemy
Loud and
detected.
clear.
Launching missiles. This guy's still getting in position. Okay, there we go. We have quite a few.
NAV point
Enemy
bearing 43.
detected.
Reporting.
Range.
Ready, Commander.
Disabled.
Enemy detected.
That's not out of range.
Ready to roll out.
Okay, that ship's done.
Let's give him hell.
Enemy detected.
Ready for action. Enemy target under hit.
Let's disable his weapon.
The enemy is attacking.
Reposition.
Reporting. Launching missile barrage. Reporting.
targets.
Your command? Locked and loaded.
Adjusting attack posture 33.
Awaiting orders. Confirmed.
I'm barely hearing
Front arc is.
sound. Let's fix that.
Target shield arc is down.
Back arc in.
Mission complete.
Alright, that should be better, right? Cool. Alright, so mostly just showing off the game here, right? Really, really quick sort of example of how the actual game plays out. Is that better? You guys able to hear me versus the game now? Cool, awesome. Alright, so we're gonna grab all these little things around the map before we leave. Alright, there's a lot of micromanagement you can actually do with these ships too. Besides shield arcs, where you kind of saw that one of these ships was taking a lot of damage from the front, so you can see individual shield arcs, you can see their total hull health, they have supply to use abilities. Ships also have different sort of modes because you can power up, you can kind of change power between weapons, shields, and engines. And since my character is sitting inside of this ship, as you can see around me, right, I'm inside of this ship. In fact, if I go and zoom out and show spectator mode, you can kind of take a look at the entire battlefield, right, just kind of from out here. You can't change anything from out here, or do anything from out here, but you can at least watch it, right? Now, there are voice commands in this game, but they don't tend to work for me, just for some weird issues that I'm having, but I'll figure those out eventually. Voice commands help with, like, managing the entire fleet at a very, very quick moment, right? And I want to do that, I really do. But hopefully I can get that fixed at some point. So anyways, besides all that, we'll go back to the bridge here. Yeah, so like I said, you can kind of micromanage ships. Now, I can actually show you what that looks like as well for my ship. So for my particular ship here, did I collect everything? Yes, we're good. So for my particular flagship here, I can switch to direct ship command. So now I have direct command of the ship that I'm sitting in, which means I can use all of the different ship abilities. I can manage my speed versus weapon power versus shield power, etc. I can pick specific targets to hit, and so on, and I can actually turn the ship different directions too, right? So there's quite a bit of manual stuff here. I don't use this for anything generally, but it's cool that it exists, right? If you want to go and you want to directly manage something with your ship, you're actually able to abuse power a little bit more than you would normally with just using this. You, instead of like if I put everything to weapons, that's maybe putting 150% into weapons, but if I go into direct ship command, this is the only way to set it up to like do 200%, right? To do just a little bit more, to squeeze a little bit more energy out of it, something of that sort. So there's some reason to micromanage this way. I don't tend to do that generally. I like looking at this map, right? The one that's in front of me here. It's probably because my voice is too feminine. Thanks! Is that why I don't think so, Egan, but alright. That's fine. So yeah, so this is kind of how the game works, right? There's a lot going on in these kind of fights. This is my fleet that I have assembled together. Now there's a bit more micromanaging as well with the actual ships themselves. So we're gonna leave this mission, and I'll show you how the ships themselves, you can sort of customize them and change them however you want, and upgrade different components and change different captains. There's quite a bit to this game, okay? So I got some rewards. Okay, I can level up some captains. This is my science vessel, so I'm actually going to save up skill points because I want to reset cooldowns. We're just putting everything into weapon damage here. And here as well. Okay. Good. Now we're almost out of supply. And I have to actually go back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to withdraw to homeworld to get full supply. Okay, sometimes it bugs out and doesn't actually do that. So now I'm actually at the homeworld on the Conquest map. And I want to travel down these warplanes to... Ooh, this warplane is... This doesn't have a warplane. Oh, I didn't even know that. I want to go here, so actually I'm going to take this one, which is minus 90%. and then go over here. Alright, so here's how I'm going to just sit, right? This allows it so that I'm actually defending this location. So if somebody tries to attack from another faction, there's 3 factions in the Conquest mode. There's no difference between them at the moment, it's just names, right? If somebody tries to attack me here, my fleet is actually physically defending it. And so here's what I can kind of show off, is that here's my fleet, and I can actually unlock additional spots using that resource that I got from inside the battle. But on each ship, I can go and customize them as well, and you can kind of see that, okay, here's different components of the ship, missile launchers that I've chosen out of the different batch. I can upgrade all of these things as well. You know, there's upgrade options that give better, different things. There's other options as well for different slots. So for example, this is an engine slot. So an engine hardpoint where I can put in different options. Here is a support slot, here is an offensive slot, and they all have different options for components that you can do with your ships, right? This is my artillery cruiser, so I tried to make this do as much damage from range as possible. So I've given it extra damage to missiles, I've given it crazy missiles that work at extremely high ranges. I have extended weapon range, so that the actual distance of these missiles is even greater than what it's actually listed here as. So instead of 15,000 meters, the range of this is ridiculously high, can essentially reach across the entire battlefield, right? This is just one different ship in my fleet. My command ship itself has other options too. It can shield transfer, so you can transfer shields to another ship. It has a ridiculous amount of hull because I don't want to die, because if your actual flagship dies in combat, you're dead and you lose, right? So you actually try to keep your flagship alive. And it has a whole bunch of other things, right? Different functions. Each ship has their own unique function too. Okay, so this is the sort of breakdown of BattleGroupVR and how this works. And I'm sort of looking over at OBS to make sure that everything is actually running properly, which it looks like it is, so that's good. Yeah, so this is sort of breakdown on how this all works, right? How BattleGroupVR works and what's happening in it, okay? And it's really cool. Like, the fact that all of this stuff can exist in a VR game. This is Conquest mode, which is awesome, and there's issues with it, which is fine, but the fact that this was all developed by one person is incredible. Like, it's just, like, there's only one developer in this game. So, it's really cool. Like, I mean, yeah, there was models and stuff that were, done by other groups or with contractors working on models and textures and things, but in general, with one developer, this is an absolutely incredible thing. There's a lot of attention to detail to stuff. He's worked directly with the community through Discord. It's awesome. I really do enjoy this. I've been playing this for some time. I have 20 hours right now on record in BattleGroupVR in this game alone. Okay? So we're going to leave Conquest mode. And we're going to go into skirmish for a little bit, because I want to show off some stuff in skirmish. So in skirmish modes, and actually multiplayer works in a very similar way, where you can kind of configure your fleets and then fight them against each other just for fun. In skirmish mode, you can do the same thing, but just solo, right? You can set up what your fleet is like versus what your enemy's fleet is like, and then you just go nuts at each other. There's really cool stuff. They have mod support, kind of, where you can actually, that's what I'm waiting for this. You can actually put ships into the game, right? So you can, people have kind of contributed different ships that they've created, right? Or, ideas that come from different places, which is cool for mods, as usual. And so you can actually take those ships and you can put them into the video game. So here, for example, is a very recognizable ship from the Star Wars variety. And I need a captain for this ship. The captains have different stats and things. And now the ship is over here, right? And so if I go back here, I can put, this Star Destroyer. We'll have him as an enemy. We'll send him to the map. And we'll have him here. And this is probably not going to go well for me, but just to kind of show off how this works, we'll launch. And so these are kind of, there's mods capable as well for this, right? People can bring in their own ships of whatever they create into the game, right? So now I'm on this cruiser, which is cool. And there's Star Destroyer. That's kind of cool, right? Like, it's actually really cool. This is the way this all works. I don't think there's any special abilities on these guys. I just think it's cool, because you can only use these in skirmish, right? It's just for fun, really. But you can zoom out here. Yeah? That's pretty cool, right? I don't know. It's crazy. There's so much stuff to this game. Oh, there's a weird little detail there that I don't think is supposed to be that way. Huh. Alright. Yes, enemy detected, yeah. Oh, that's this guy looked at a squadron. Okay. So we're going to exit the lobby. Just kind of showing these things off, right? What I wanted to do, because Conquest mode is really cool, and I'll probably stream that a little bit, but what I wanted to do after that, maybe, is I wanted to start up a new mission, or a new campaign, where, hold on. Yes, I can. We're going to exit there. What I want to do is I want to start a new campaign on the hardest difficulty level. Okay? So I guess the only way to do that is through settings. So in settings... See, here's voice commands, but it doesn't seem to work for me. I haven't quite figured out why yet. I wonder, actually, if I change the difficulty setting here, does it change the AI in Conquest as well? I don't know the answer to that. But what I wanted to do is play the campaign on the hardest difficulty level, which is Akbar. Of course it would be, right? Hardest difficulty. So I wanted to do that, play the campaign through that. Right now I just play as Commander, because I guess, I don't know, I've had it set to this for a while. There's 5 difficulty levels, and I don't know if this affects the AI in Conquest mode. I actually have no idea. And I don't even know what it affects to begin with. I really have no clue how much smarter the AI is or not. But we'll do that, alright? So that's my plan for later. For now, we'll do a little bit in Conquest, because I do really enjoy this mode. See, here's a little bit of a description of Conquest and how it works. Very simple right now. It was made just purely to have more things to do in the video game, right? Like in Discord, I saw somebody was talking to Ken, who again is a solo developer on this, and just like, hey, it'd be cool if we had some kind of a horde mode. And he's like, yeah, that's awesome. So maybe that'll be a thing one day. Who knows? Like, the interaction between the community is cool, right? Whether or not it'll happen, whatever, but it's good to see that again, right? Especially in a game as complicated as this one, with so much to do. Community interaction is great. So, Conquest mode. We'll do a little bit more stuff in this. And I'm just kind of here, just hanging out, talking to you guys. So, yeah, that's the plan for today. Just playing video games in VR. And if there's other VR games you want to play, I can totally do that too. But for today, I think I'm going to be sticking to this one. So, what exactly do I want to achieve? So I have quite a few different locations where I have worlds. And I kind of have to go back here in a couple days to help quench the unrest in the world so that it doesn't go back to the like a neutral world like this one that can be captured. I want to keep these, right, under my influence, so I have to go back every now and then and actually bomb the planet. It's literally what it is. You have to bomb the planet, and then everybody stops fighting against you, and then it's good for another, like, 5 days or so. So these are the ones that I have back here. And I kind of want to capture more back here because it's a bit safer away from the enemy. And it can help generate income over, every single day, essentially. Every cycle is 24 hours. So I might do that. Alternatively, I could just start going into enemy territory. I took some kind of bigger capture points that are away from the enemies. Like this one is actually like directly next to it, so I'm holding my fleet here because they'd have to go through here if they wanted to get to the rest of our territory, right? Or here, but whatever, it doesn't matter. But we could just start doing it, right? Now, if I were to attack this, because there's no... Oh wait, actually, there's a massive warp lane here. It's 75%. It's really cheap. So I wouldn't lose very much supply just by going to this location. And I don't know how many ships there are there. So I don't know if somebody's actually docked. Well, actually, maybe not. Yeah, because I think you usually see when enemies have fleet presence. So this one I don't think has fleet presence. Yeah. I think. The thing is, there's no unrest in that world. which means somebody recently... Either there's a fleet docked there overnight, or... No, there must be a fleet docked there. Oh, that's scary. I'm gonna go and try to kill him. I know I can kill this one, but there's no... See, like, here's one where there's no warplane to this location, so it costs a ridiculous amount of supply just to get there. Warplanes are really important for that reason. So if I wanted to completely shut down their ability to raid me and have resources to use abilities, I would kill off this warplane over and over and over again to stop that from happening. But actually, I want to use it against them, right? So I'm going to use their warplane to go into here and start taking out other locations. I think that's the plan. I have no idea. The alternative here is that there's been a lot of back and forth with other factions coming into our territory on this side of the map. I don't know, it looks like they have that handled now, so it's not really a crazy deal. But I can put some pressure on this side of the map. And the other thing is that I have no idea what factions are what. So this is my faction. That's the Imperial faction. I think this is called Uprising. And then over here, and I don't think I'm going to be able to see... Who's this guy? This is Imperial as well. There's a third faction, but I have no idea where they are on the map. I would assume they're over in that direction somewhere. And I can go over there and take a better look. But I'm not going to, because it costs supply to do that. Alright, so let's go and try to take this territory. And hopefully there isn't that big of a fleet there. If there is, I can try to escape. Or just exit, I guess. There's an option to exit. But I don't know how that works in Conquest. But let's give it a whirl. Let's see. Alright. So I actually have to pay attention here, because I don't want to lose any ships. Ideally, I can do this without taking any losses. And that's why I like these missile artillery ships, because they can just obliterate things from across the battlefield, but they are weak to very fast ships flying in from the side, or they're weak to flanks, then they're weak to squadrons, right? So they have some very big flaws that I have to work around, but they're great for sieging. So in this location where the enemy's there coming towards me, I'm just going to set these guys to weapons and have them sit there. But I also don't want them to shoot at each other. See, they're right in front of each other like that, so I have to kind of move one off to the side. But their range is huge, right? They've got huge range pretty much across the entire field, so... The rest of the ships we can start moving in. I'm doing it one by one because I don't want to accidentally select the wrong ships. Which I guess I could just zoom in to make it a bit easier. Okay. So there's... Okay, they're coming in right now. We're going to move our ships a bit more forward. And we can already start shooting. Good. We're going to put these two into siege positions, so they don't actually... I don't want them to move. Siege position is something that uses supply over time, but it lets them move much quicker. Or, I'm sorry, it lets them fire much quicker. Oh, they're still really far away, actually. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. Oh, no, they're moving! Dang, they actually... I didn't know they get out of siege position themselves. Alright, whatever. How many enemies are there? 5? 4? Okay. Yeah, so there weren't that many. I don't think there's any fleet parked in this location, so this was an undefended planet, or undefended location. So it's just AI, essentially. This makes it a bit easier for me, obviously. Right. Now I could actually kill off the station and the warp gate here, but I could use them myself after I take this location, so I'm not going to kill them off. Okay, this guy's tanking everything. Good. Now we can go and collect all of these things which are used for upgrades and unlocking different ships and supplies and stuff. works out pretty well. Although, I don't like how they move in close quarters, so I might just bring another one over. What? What's incoming? Oh, see, look. This is the flagship. That's that ship right there. It's cool. Look at that. Is that not absolutely brilliant? Like, it does feel like you're in that sort of Star Wars environment, right? That sort of gameplay that's very apparent here. Oh, no. He's at a bad angle. What? Oh. Right, okay. It assumes these are actual enemies. Enemies of, yeah, okay. Well, it's talking about those things. Alright. A little bit more, and then we can get out of here and go to the next one. Okay, good.
Warp sequence initiated.
Ah, yes, right into a rock.
4, 3,
Boy.
2, 1.
Okay, cool. So what I'm actually saving up for, because I finished the campaign, and every mission you complete in the campaign, you actually unlock a new ship you could use anywhere in the game, from skirmish to multiplayer to conquest. Since I finished the campaign, I've unlocked all of the ships, right? So, first let me go ahead and upgrade some of these captains. Okay. Since I've unlocked all of the ships in the game, I'll kind of go through a few of them because they're pretty cool. So here, look, now I've... Whoa. Jeez. Okay, so that's actually their home planet. This is the home planet for... Oh. Not even for the Imperial, actually. This is for, I forgot the name of this faction. But this is the third faction. This is their home base, because I can see there's 60 fleets there, with 136 ships. That has to be their actual HQ. Okay, so that's, I'm literally one warp away from it. Okay, I'm not going to raid that, because there's no way to kill that without having a ridiculous fleet. I don't think it's meant to be killed, right? The whole point is that you cannot take the home world. You can always go back to it. Although, who knows? I have no idea how the mechanics are for this. Anyways, I'm right there, huh? Wow, I can see everything from here. What other factions are here? Okay, so this guy is from that faction. Okay. This is also... This is Imperial, though. Look at this. That Imperial faction from over there has reached all the way over here. Oh, you can actually see the faction right there. Oh, it's visible. Wait, Imperial took everything. Wow. Okay, I guess nobody's playing in this third faction. Or there's not very many people, because this is all Imperial owned completely around the homeworld here. Okay. And this is all owned by one person. Salary's Clan. That's actually a player name. Okay. Got it. I see now. So here's a log also of the activity that's happening, right? So this is actually conquest activity around the entire universe, right? Here's faction activity, local activity, etc. So I can kind of see what's happening here. I didn't know that they own all this stuff, though. Jeez. I have no problem taking it then, huh? But anyway, since I just took this location, I get a little bit more income per cycle, assuming that I hold this at the 24-hour mark whenever the cycle changes. And if I wanted to go and add a new ship, I could, right? But it makes the AI a bit stronger too, because the AI gets an extra ship as well. Which is fine, doesn't really matter. So here's all the ships in the game. From a heavy transport, used mostly just for transporting goods. Essentially, this is used to increase the supply of any of your ships during combat. There's little ships like strikers and missile destroyers, little small ones that sit in the back. Assault frigates are these guys, so you can see them by size comparison. These are all mostly around the same. Here's a science vessel that's used kind of for support, like I have with this thing. Light cruiser, It's pretty good for like single target attacks as well. Interdictor cruiser, which are used for gravity wells, which just completely stops a ship in place. This is the heavy cruiser, so again, a bit of a size comparison. So now we've gotten to this part in the list. This is the heavy cruiser. Has a ridiculous amount of guns. It has seven actual guns that sit around the ship. You can see it here. As well as an ability that shoots a barrage of missiles. What other cool ones are there? Artillery cruiser are these guys, which are really awesome. Sit in the back and just shoot things from across the battlefield. This is the command ship, the one that I'm in. And the whole point of it is that it can boost and buff the entire fleet, and also reset the cooldowns of everything across every ship in the fleet, which is really awesome. Then we get into some technical ones. The battle cruiser is a massive ship, but it's a close range ship. So it's only got a few guns, but different like support things that you can have. So there's like a couple defensive modules and such. There's a fleet carrier, which is also a massive ship that can carry a whole bunch of actual squadrons that can fly around and do damage. There's whole builds around making a bunch of fleet carriers that I guess people use. I don't use that, but that would work really well against my setup because I have a bunch of really long range ships that, would just die to squadrons, I guess. There's a battleship, which is the second largest ship in the game. It has, again, 6 guns, a whole bunch of different slots for things, tons of health and armor, or shield rather. Really, really good, and like it says, very, very slow, right? So very heavily armored. It's good as a tank ship. And then there's the Dreadnought. The Dreadnought is like 4 times as large as a battleship, or twice as large as a battleship. I don't know. It's a huge, huge ship with 21 guns, so this is an instant improvement over like the next highest, which is like 7, right? Here's 7 guns and a heavy cruiser, and then suddenly you have a ship with 21 guns, a ton of modules. Actually, all of these modules are like these ships have modules. You have to put specific slots of things in them, right? So this has to be what is it called? An offensive slot, right? So I put a targeting computer there. However, in those ships, you actually have slots that can work for anything. So they're completely customizable. You can change the ship however you want. And I want to get this, which I'm actually really close. I have almost as much money as I need to unlock a Dreadnought. So a couple more missions and I'll be able to get this thing. So yeah, let's do that. Let's go back here. From here, I don't think I'm going to take any more territory here because I kind of feel bad for this faction. I don't want to kill the underdog, man. I'd rather be in the underdog faction, honestly. So what I'm going to do is... actually, I'm almost at development 2 here, so I might just enforce this location. So I'm going to deliver development to this place where I came from. We'll do this mission, and then I think it'll already give me enough to get a Dreadnought. It's just I won't be able to afford very many upgrades for it, because I'll be pretty much broke at that point. But I'll have a Dreadnought, which is cool, right? Alright, so in this mission, I have to escort this cruiser. This is actually a lot tougher than it looks, because the AI likes to just go for that thing, right? It wants to just obliterate that this thing you're trying to defend. So I have to actually play a bit faster here. And because of that, I have to move these ships up a bit too. Oh, jeez. Okay, don't crash into each other, please. Please. You can actually ram ships in this game, and it does a ridiculous amount of damage, but it also does damage to the ramming ship, so there is some strategy possible. Oh god, you guys are way too close. Alright, I'm gonna pay attention here. These guys are all going for him. Target shield arc is now. Oh. I'm gonna kill off his engines, actually. Oh, shoot. No! I'm gonna lose that ship. Damn it. So he's got an artillery cruiser. I've already lost that. How? Oh, he does have an artillery cruiser. Okay, get out of there. Let's see what's going on here. Nah, he's out of range. I already made a mistake, but that's fine. Okay, the artillery cruiser is down. So this is how powerful these artillery cruisers are, is they can just snipe off a ship really, really quickly. I'm surprised they didn't go for the actual escort ship. Usually they would do that sniping on the escort ship, and that's the big issue. To be fair, this could actually be a good thing, because this frees up a slot for the Dreadnought, without me having to go and suffer to more enemy ships every single match. In fact, the Dreadnought itself is a tank, so yeah, maybe this is a good thing. Blessing in disguise. Although it would have been nice to have that officer go over to the new ship, to the Dreadnought. Because that captain had a lot more stats. What? Oh shit, this point defense is still on. I don't like that. I don't like that you have to micromanage that even after a fight. Because this point defense laser turret, while it's active, it uses more supply. Which is fine. It's just doesn't turn off automatically, I guess, at the end. Alright, we collected all the supplies. So this guy is fine. See, the alternative is you actually escort the ship all the way to the end, and then it warps out. So if you haven't killed off the enemy, you can actually escape yourself through the same warp out location, but generally it's easier just to kill off all the enemy ships. Alternate win conditions, right? Alright. So I lost the ship, which sucks. But I have a slot available. So, let's level things up. Okay. I think I can afford a Dreadnought. Oh man. I can afford a Dreadnought, but I probably can't afford... Oh, I don't think I can, actually. Hold on. Shipyard... Okay, I can afford a Dreadnought, but there's no way that I can actually outfit it. But who the hell cares, man? Bam! Got a Dreadnought. Oh man. Do I have any captains available? Emergency repair. Siege position. Taunt? I should probably have a taunt on this, right? Causes all enemies in the area to target the ship. That's not what I want to do with this ship, no. I want to use multi-strike, I think. So I'm going to take any of these guys, because I think they all have multi-strike as an ability. Yeah, I think they do. We're going to try. I have enough to hire this guy, at least. I should have multi-strike. Maybe not, I don't know. I have no idea. Alright, so we're going to increase firepower. Put him over there. Alright, let's take a look at this ship. Jesus. Okay. This is a big old ship. Let's see. So this has heavy turrets there. It is a bomber launch bay. It is a bunch of little turrets all over the place, but I think I can change those. Yeah, I can change these to mediums, which I will do when I have more income. Right now, the only thing I do want to do is I'll give it Super Cruise because I have that already. I've already gotten it from somewhere. I can give it Shield Absorb because I have that, I guess. What does that do? Ooh, converts damage taken from shields to repair the hull. Oh. need that really, but I don't have enough right now to outfit it properly, so I'm going to give it anything that I can right now. I might give it 360 targeting so that all of these cannons can shoot in any direction. That's probably the most valuable thing to give it right now. Oh. There we go. 360 targeting. Yes. And the other things I want to give it, and I have to upgrade that too, but the other things I want to give it are the targeting computer, so that there's more accuracy to all these ridiculous turrets. Maybe high explosives. No, that's missiles. Which one? Energized particles, so all of those cannons will do more damage. Extended weapon range, so that they can actually shoot farther. That's what I want. I want to make this into a massive gunboat. Oh god, there's so much though. Look at all these... There's so much investment on this ship. Also, I think this has to become the flagship, right? I should set this one to my flagship. Because it's the safest ship. Oh, wait. I don't. I actually don't want to do that. Because... Let me take a look at this. So my captain, the guy who runs this, has a whole bunch of stats in hull armor, which is why I put it onto this command ship. This captain, for the gunboat, should just have firepower. So I don't want to make that into the flagship. This should be the safer ship, right? The command one. That's what I'm thinking anyways. Also, now that I have this, is my enemy going to have these? Like, am I going to have to fight these every time I go and fight AI? Oh god. Is the difficulty of the AI based on what's actually in my fleet, or just how many ships I have? That's what I'm worried about. Because this ship can kill off an entire fleet by itself. And I know this because I've tried it in skirmish. I've put this ship up against 12 other ships of various sizes, and this just obliterates everything. Like, this dreadnought is just insane. Where, you know, somebody might say it's OP, even. So, yeah, I'm a little bit curious about how this works. Let's withdraw to Homeworld so I can get more supplies. Okay, that looks like it bugged out and didn't give it to me. So I just have to go back out to the menu and then go back in. Conquest. Enter Conquest. Alright, so I should have everything back to maximum. Yeah, okay, good. And, I'll still probably deliver supplies to this. I'm gonna have to do it 2 more times, so hopefully I don't lose any more ships in the process, but... Oh. Wow. It's really expensive to warp suddenly. Okay, great. I mean, I'm not surprised. Damn, it's really expensive to warp now with the Dreadnought. Jeez. Oh, wait. Oh, right. Okay, so there's a bug if you go... It'll reset your stats if you go into Shipyard. I guess I should log it so they can fix it, because technically that's a bug. Where if you go into Shipyard, after you warp, and you know, like the endpoint has a shipyard, then all of your supply will reset back up to full. It shouldn't do that. You should be at whatever, you know, supply you're at, and then you have to buy more, which here is actually quite cheap. So what I wanted to do is actually resupply myself here and then go back and fight here. So that's what I'm going to do anyways. So I'm going to assist. Wait. What? To go from here to here is that much supply? There's not an extra 0 at the end of that, right? Jeez. That... Okay, so Dreadnoughts... No, that can't be right. That looks like it's bugged. Is that true? Holy crap, dude. Okay, so Dreadnoughts are expensive. Oh, jeez. I don't know if I can manage that properly. So I'm just going to go into this fight with literally no supply. That can't be right. No, that can't be right, actually. What? No way. What? Just throw the controller and pull it back? Teleport hack? Yeah, right. Yeah, just go over there, right? I'll put it on a fishing pole. Wait. So... Damn, how do you manage Dreadnoughts? I don't have any supply going into this fight, so I don't have any abilities, essentially. I just have a giant gunboat. Ooh. Maybe what I need to do actually is enforce the warplane then to make this actually cheap. Because I can keep going back to Homeworld and coming back here. Damn. How do I want to play this? Let's deliver development. Let's see if it's even like, if it just puts one of these against me, I gotta ditch out of that. There's no way. Maybe this is a bug actually. Hold on. Let me go back to main lobby. It could be a bug. It probably isn't. I just, that's crazy. So let's go back to Conquest. Alright, let's see. By the way, even if I did throw my controller, there are actual, you can only teleport out so far based on your work gate. So work gate is another building on each of these locations. So if I go to build, there's a work gate. This increases jump range, essentially. You can upgrade that too. So this is the jump range out here. I can't jump to a location any farther than this. And even then, it looks like I won't even have enough supply to do any of those kind of trips. Look at that! 10,000 supply to get to here. So this isn't a bug. Dreadnoughts are just insane. Okay. We are gonna... God, I don't even know. Either way, I have to fight a force. If I enforce the warplane now, I could do that now or later, it doesn't really matter. So, I have to do this though. I don't necessarily have to do the development, so let's do enforce warplane. This is going to be actually ridiculously hard because I don't have any abilities in this. My ships won't really be able to use any of their abilities, so I am just focusing on those missile carriers to do everything. As well as the Dreadnought, right? Where is the Dreadnought? I don't see it from here. Oh, there it is. It's down there. Yep, no supply. Oh my god. Alright, get in there. Go. If there's an enemy Dreadnought, though, I'm out of here. There's no way. You can't win. You can't beat that. Oh, wait. Where are you moving? Don't move.
Nav point locked.
Damn. I didn't realize it would cost this much. Maybe I should say something about that. How much the average cost is. Oh, God. That's a big... That's a big triangle. Okay. I think we're good. See, there it is. That's a Dreadnought. Oh, okay, that's not a Dreadnought. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Now, let's just send it in there. I can always do emergency exit, which essentially just quits out the game. Technically, that makes it so you don't lose anything. You just, exit the fight. Oh, that's a big triangle! Oh, man. Okay, you guys have to start shooting. See, they don't shoot even though they're within range. Because they don't know that they're within range for whatever reason. Okay, this one actually doesn't think that it is. That's strange. Okay, I'm okay with fighting a battleship. I can fight a battleship. Battleship is fine. It's a little laggy, though. Oh my god. Enemies retreating. Fine. I can kill off the battleship pretty quickly just with the artillery. Looks like that's a fleet together. We are going to switch these to weapons. This guy's dead. This guy's not dead. Oh! Where did that just come from? Oh, there's an artillery cruiser right there. Dude, battleships are insane. I have to send mine there. Kill it. Get in there. Okay, the battleship's gonna die. I hope. It's almost dead. Yes, good. Now we need to kill off the artillery cruiser because this thing likes to snipe, and it already is. I don't want to lose this ship. I can barely afford that right now. Target's dead. It's really laggy, actually. Good. Okay, so this is my captain's ship. This is where I'm sitting right now, and it's being targeted by everything. This dreadnought, though, is insane. Okay, he's dead. Good. Oh my god. Let's collect all of these.
Affirmative. Aye, Captain.
Alright, good. Let me get these upgrades. Look at this thing, though. Here, let's zoom out. Look at this. Everything looks like a bunch of toys when you're in spectator mode. God, this is the dreadnought. All of those cannons on the side. Look at this thing. It's sweet. You just take a look at it. Whenever you want. Oh god. Wait, why? What? Why are they hitting each other? Oh my god. You go here. You go here. Alright. I don't think you can take
Affirmative.
damage from friendly fire hitting each other. But if an enemy ship were to actually hit you, or you ram an enemy ship, like the amount of damage that happens is crazy. They both end up dead, really. Alright, we got all the upgrades. We're out of here.
Engaging warp.
Oh, there it is. Jeez. This should give me like 40,000 to spend on the dreadnought. And yeah, there's no supplies. Oh my god. Maybe the point is that you have to actually bring those ships to resupply.
3, 2, 1.
I guess that is the point. Especially a dreadnought. Yeah, oh nice. Almost 50,000.
Captain skill available.
Nice, he gained 2 levels. So let's give him... So nice. Okay, so they do have multi-strike, which is really good. Specifically for this ship. Because it can just increases rate of fire per target in range. So for everything in range, its rate of fire goes up. I'm tempted to actually save up another skill points and upgrade multi-strike. The problem is I don't have very much information about how multi-strike works, and if that is actually worth doing versus just getting a whole bunch of weapon damage. So maybe I'll get it. I don't know. I'll just save up for now. Okay. Jeez. The problem is now I don't even have enough supply to go back. So I have to go and resupply, and the way to do that is to go to shipyard, go to each individual ship and buy supply, which I could do, or I can just go back to the homeworld and travel all the way back. And because all of these warplanes are really cheap, I can make that work really, really well. And that's what I'm going to do. But while I'm here, let's start to upgrade this guy. So we have 360 targeting already. The other ones that I want are extended weapon range, which I'll upgrade in a second, and a targeting computer. Right, okay. Oh, and also, instead of super cruise, I actually want a tactical warp. So this will allow the dreadnought to warp to a location that I choose. Pretty good. Also, I don't need shield absorb, and instead of that, what I want is Energized particles, so that all of those cannons do more damage. Yep, okay. And I don't really care that much about the bomber launch bay or whatever, but it's fine. Alright, the other thing is I should probably level these ones up first. First, extended weapon range. Then targeting computer for accuracy. Then 360. Well, I don't think I need to level that up yet. Energized particles, though, for damage. And tactical warp, I don't know. Okay. The other thing I want to do is I want to start buying medium cannons for all of these slots and selling off these light ones. Medium. These are heavy. Here's another one. I could put a point defense drone or laser turret here, but I don't want to have to manage that in the supply. I'd rather have other ships use their point defense to help shoot down missiles. So we're gonna go to equipment and sell off these these other turrets. They took off. Anything else I can sell off? Ooh, rocket launcher. May as well just unlock it. Sell the two that I have. Nothing here to sell. Oh, shield reserve I can sell. I got this, I guess, from battle. Shipyard, this guy. And I have 30,000 to play around with. Nice. Oh, wait, there's a heavy cannon at the bottom here? Nice. Oh, there's another one, actually. That's cool. So I think the first thing I need to upgrade now... I don't know what tactical warp does for upgrading. Let's just see. Oh, cooldown. Okay, cool. You just keep warping around, I guess. 360 targeting. This helps increase turret rotation speed, which I don't think I need yet. So instead, we are going to 10,000 meter range on heavy turrets. Holy crap. That's also really expensive to upgrade them. Turret rotation speed is slow, though. And the fire rate is every 14 seconds these things can go off. Okay. But it doubles their damage every upgrade. Same without anything else. So we gotta start with these. I mean, it's just the coolest thing. Oh my god, this is an expensive ship, and it's expensive just to warp around. Maybe this was a mistake. Whatever, it's cool. I want to play the game in a fun way, right? So, here we go. Alright, now... And also, I want to check the captain, see if I can actually... Yeah, I can. I can level some of these up, too. We'll keep increasing hull armor. Weapon damage. Weapon damage. Oh. Oh. Right. Okay, I want to get one more on that to get reset cooldowns. Okay. Launch. And we're going to withdraw to homeworld. And again, it bugged and didn't give me the supply. We'll go back. So here's the three factions. Imperial, Uprising, and Raiders. Raiders, I guess, has, like, nothing, which kind of sucks. But it's cool that, like, any location that's owned, the money from that location goes to the person who owns it. So there's actually a point for everybody in your faction to go out and try to take as much territory as possible. However, the people who took the stuff in the back are actually quite lucky because you can't steal territory from an ally unless that ally is AFK and doesn't actually go and clear the unrest. So I guess there's some weirdness with the Conquest system, but that's okay. That's fine. The fact that this exists in any form and was done by one person is incredible. I mean, it just is. So we should be resupplied now. Yes, we are. Yeah, this thing has 900 supply. I wish that, like, the supply it took was just from the Dreadnought instead of from every single ship. Yeah, because to warp here is a ridiculous amount. I guess every warp is just like that, huh? Yeah, like, I can't even do that. I have to go back here and buy extra oh, but it's bugged. But it's bugged. So if you go into the thing to buy supply, you can't. Because it just resupplies you. So this is a kind of a big bug, but at the same time, I think that warping on the Dreadnought has to be cheaper. Right? Because otherwise you have to pay every single jump, which I guess is the point, isn't it? That's the point, is that Dreadnoughts are expensive. Yeah, alright. Let's, we're going to enforce this warp plan. May as well do some work. I mean, I'm sure they're going to reset the universe at some point anyways, because this is all just kind of a work in progress. So I may as well play around a bit with it. Find all these bugs, report this stuff. Really, really fun game mode. Maybe after this one I'll just go into campaign and play it on hardest difficulty. We'll see. If I'm up against a Dreadnought in this right now, I'm going to be really sad. I'm just going to quit out. From the looks of it, I don't see a Dreadnought there, just from the horizon. I don't know if you guys can see that, but let's go ahead and try to get in there. This has a good line of sight. This has a good line of sight. Everybody else start moving in.
Understood.
God, this Dreadnought, man. See, with voice commands, I could tell all of my ships to turn on engines right now. Or I can tell all of my ships, or a specific set of ships, to turn on weapons mostly, or change power weapons and such. Voice commands make this much, much quicker, this whole setup process of a fight. But I don't have that enabled, so, oh well. With extended range, it looks like the Dreadnought can still shoot up to here, so it's not perfect. And I have tactical warp, so technically I could just warp into the enemies right now. I don't want to do that, but it would be hilarious to do at some point. Maybe I'll do that in a skirmish or something. Alright, weapons. And then you guys have to actually start firing. They never do until I tell them to. It's weird. Wait, it's not shooting. What's going on? Are we shooting? Oh, I see it's going for that. Okay. God, it's a little laggy with this Dreadnought. These guys are not shooting whatsoever. What is this? A heavy cruiser? Oh, you can kind of see the shield, I just realized. The size of the shield goes down. That's cool. Alright, that guy's dead. Let's go off this. Oh god, what the hell is this? Guys.
Yes,
What? Okay, well at least there's no friendly fire with collision. These guys are not shooting still. Oh wait, they had a fleet carrier somewhere, because there's two squadrons. Let's see how fast the squadron dies to the Dreadnought. Oh yeah, they're just obliterated. Oh my god. What about this one? So the way these strike craft work is they have a supply, and their supply goes down as they dodge bullets. When the supply is down to 0, then they can't dodge bullets anymore and they end up dying really quickly. Let's see. And then they're done. Very cool. Okay. It would be nice if there was like an auto loot so that once the battle is finished, you don't have to go around and tell your ships to go and collect everything. There is a feel to doing so, though. Like, You know, there's kind of like a feel to going through the battlefield and collecting everything. So technically, I don't know. Keeping that or not, I don't know if that's good or not. It's a little boring. It's a little boring having to deal with this. But it doesn't take too long, so it's not terrible. So maybe it's better to have it for the feel. I don't know. Instead of just an auto loot. Yeah, it takes like 2 minutes to do this. Not really that big of a deal.
All ahead full.
I'm gonna show this guy from 1600. I want to see how much this helps with refueling the shields on the Dreadnought.
I got it.
Oh, it's plus 150 every time, so it doesn't matter what ship you do it on. It's always plus 150 every second. Okay. Wait, it's not going up anymore. Well, maybe it was just a visual bug. Alright, good.
Initiating warp.
So now this warp lane is minus 90%, so I could save a lot of supply coming back. And anybody attacking the location has to face a Dreadnought, which is just not something anyone wants to go up against.
5, 4,
Even if you have a Dreadnought, you don't want to go up against a Dreadnought. Because you're not going to, unless you can snipe off the Dreadnought quickly, it's still going to end up doing a ton of damage and killing off some ships. 50,000 now. Okay.
new captain's
2 still. -1. What the heck? What happened there? I haven't seen that bug ever. This is the same one. That's weird. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Whatever. 4 skill points. So, essentially, ships get skill points for their captain as they do damage. So, the Dreadnought does a lot of damage, and that means I can get multi-strike up to level 2, and I'm very close to level 3. I feel like I need firepower too. I don't know. Engages all targets simultaneously and increases rate of fire per target in range. I mean, that is a really good ability for a Dreadnought with 21 weapons. And where every weapon can actually turn and hit things. Yeah, I might just get multi-strike up to 3. Even if there's no real value to it. Generally, I don't know. I'm messing around. Playing a video game. They'll do a universe reset at some point probably anyways, right? So. Alright. So this lane is 90%. Great. I have enough money to move to a different location with the Dreadnought, or upgrade it. I'm going to choose upgrade. I have 55,000, which is... Oh, wait, I didn't change this up to a turret. Okay. Alright. We want to upgrade these systems first, probably, so bring that one up. Can I put any more heavy cannons on? I don't even... Oh, I have heavy laser turrets. At 8,000 range. A laser. No, I want the cannons instead, because they do the same damage against shields or hull, and it is a really good amount. Wait. Oh, +2, okay. So I want to upgrade the cannons across the full ship. Okay, what happens if I upgrade a bomber? Oh, their HP goes up. Okay. Alright, yeah, there's a long way to go with this ship. Sell the turrets. What else did I get from that fight? Nothing. Okay. Alright, I'm broke again. But I have a Dreadnought, so I'm happy. Alright. so that kind of shows off Conquest. I'll leave it at that here for Conquest mode. So I'm going to go and do really, really hard mode single player. I just want to see how complicated the AI can get. Alright. Exit to lobby. We'll leave my my fleet at that location. Oh, also, actually, how much, what's my fleet worth now? Now that I have a dreadnought. Let's see. I'll take that, check that out really quick. Oh. I think I only gained like 200,000 FV fleet value, I guess. Okay. That's fine. I wonder if some people have multiple dreadnoughts. I guess end-game players would end up doing that, right? This dreadnought is so good. Although, what's the counter to a dreadnought? Just outranging it, right? So, missiles. I mean, that's how I killed it in the campaign, is just the missiles. Missiles are really, really good from range. Okay, so there we go. There's my fleet, actually. It did make that game. So now we're going to go to settings and up the difficulty to Akbar, main menu, campaign. Alright, good. We have one ship. Wait. I don't even have a captain. Oh. Alright, who do I start with then? Taunt. Shield overload. I guess multi-strike is fine. Those 5 skill points. Just you. Okay. Yep. Afterburners would go there. I have 5 to unlock. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to put it into the Lancer Beam right now. Lancer Beam is really, really good on this ship. It's the main ability of the of this particular one. Alright, back. And technically I have the ability to get anything I want, because I've already, won the campaign. We'll rename the fleet to hard mode. Lol. Okay. And I can't afford another ship, so we're just gonna launch. So here's the campaign map. At the start, you only get one location, right? You have to unlock more as you go. And this is an escort mission, so there should only be 1 or 2 enemies. But hard mode makes the AI smarter. I don't necessarily think it makes the AI stronger. I don't know what a smarter AI is gonna do. Maybe they'll actually bring specific ships that are better at sniping or something. I have no idea. I'm gonna skip this. Alright, let's go.
You got it.
Also, there's voice lines for people, and there's story and stuff. It's not the craziest voice acting in the world, but who cares? It's developed by one guy. Take whatever help you can get to make a cool game, The story's not that bad. Where is this ship? Where is it? Where's the enemy?
Yes, Commander.
Huh. Hard mode, there is no enemy. You are your own enemy. Oh, by the way, there is a way to do local co-op, kind of. So somebody at your computer can actually take control of one of the ships and fire it for you. So, like, I'm on my VR headset, but somebody could actually be at my physical PC and play as one of the ships in my fleet. I mean, it doesn't need to be a thing, but it exists for the heck of it, Which is awesome, like the fact you can do that. It looks really cool on the computer, too.
All ahead full.
Okay, what's going on? Where's the enemy?
Nav point locked. All ahead full. Yes, Commander.
What? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. That was weird. It is, I guess, just one ship. From the looks of it.
Enemy detected.
It is also an escort frigate, though. Okay. It's not just a little puny ship. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna
Acquiring target.
kill off weapons first. That wasn't bad, actually.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, come on. Hit him. Okay, good. There's only one ship, right? Yes, okay. So we're good. Wait, he's actually moving.
All
On
ahead full.
purpose? I can do my Lancer Beam again soon. Oh, dude, I could actually take control of myself of this, couldn't I? Oh, and actually, I don't need engines on, that's why. I need to switch over power to weapons. Now the fire rate should be much higher. Also, I can't shoot for some reason. Oh, there we go. Okay, good. Ah, now we're good. Look at that. Now we're pummeling it. And Lancer Beam is ready, so I could actually go and, I could use that, but I'm not going to. Until I need to. Alright. He is actually moving that way. Okay, now we're good. It's flanking me properly, actually, so in a way, there does seem to be a little bit of extra stuff going on. Oh, it has weapons on too. Okay. It has weapons at full as well.
Yes, Commander.
We're getting really close to the back angle, so what I want to do...
All ahead full.
Weapons on, or engines on for a second. Switch weapons. Shield arc is down. We're going to just kill off the shield.
Understood.
So now I'm going for a shield subsystem. So all of the shields go down. Wait, my shields are also almost down. Man, this is actually,
Yes, Commander.
should I just go for weapons? Oh, he's retreating.
All ahead full.
Yeah, we're gonna kill that.
Acquiring target.
If we can kill off the shields, it should be fine. If. Okay, shields are gone. Now we can just go for his engines. See, that's weird. So if he's retreating, he should be using engines to get out of there faster. But instead he's using shields because his shields are gone. If he switched over to engines instead, I mean, he'd just blast off. But technically, I'm killing off his engines, so he wouldn't be able to do that. I wonder how killing off subsystems works actually in multiplayer. Because I don't have subsystem control. Like, if I look at my ship, I don't have any information about subsystems for engines and shields and weapons. So, in multiplayer, I don't know how that actually works. Maybe you just don't have control over it. Alright. Easy.
Affirmative. Initiating war.
So the more ships are in my fleet, the more enemies will exist too. Technically, that's abusable, right? I can just buy a dreadnought if I had enough,
5, 4,
and then have one ship in my fleet always fighting against one ship. Probably would be like a battleship or something every time. But whatever. Like, the fact this game exists the way that it does is awesome. So I'm not gonna cheat. I just enjoy it for what it is. All right. Next mission. So at this point, I could go back to my home station, but if I do that and get all of my hull and supply back, the enemies will take over one other point on this map, so they'll just take back the location I took. So I have to go and do it again. Doesn't really matter in the long run, because unlocking missions is a bit more valuable than trying to lock down the entire map. Since I didn't use very much supply, I might just go to the next mission here. Defend the station, drive back enemy forces. But I could also go back to home station and buy another ship if I had enough funds. So that's the only way to buy more ships and to outfit ships in a different way. There's another way later to outfit ships, but whatever. Anyways. So, for now, we'll start the next mission. And then I want to add a second ship and see how that plays in hard mode. Maybe there's really not that much of a difference. Other than the enemy maybe using flanking maneuvers properly, or I don't know. I'm going to skip the briefing.
Understood.
Affirmative.
Yes, Commander. Nav point locked.
Okay, one enemy coming from this location.
Yes, Commander.
I don't even have afterburners on the ship. I have nothing.
Got it.
I need to go back to the home system just to deal with them. And put something else on this ship. But I want to build up a little bit more money before I do it. Let's buy a second.
Enemy detected.
An escort carrier? Wait, is that what I fought last time too?
Target locked.
Enemy detected.
Shields are only at 62% after that. Yeah, and he's got a flat cannon turret, okay. Alright. Oh, shit.
Understood.
That's... Oh, the flat cannon turret kills off my,
All ahead full.
my bullets. Oh, that's not good.
Nav point locked.
Okay, we're gonna use engines to move. Get out of the way. Back to weapons.
Understood.
And he has a freaking squadron. What? What is this?
Quality target.
Actually hard mode. Oh, maybe I should have gone for his weapons first. Yeah, that's a problem. But at this point, I have to stick with it. Yep, shields are gone. Switch to weapons.
Nav point locked. Affirmative.
Oh, nice. I guess multi-strike probably killed off the strike craft pretty quickly.
Understood.
Maybe this playthrough I'll work on having strike craft.
Nav point locked.
Oh god, he's doing that again.
You got it.
Let's just go around it.
Understood.
Also, I do like the sun and everything. Lighting works properly as it should. I don't want to use Lancer Beam for supply. He's still projecting the flat cannon turret over here when he shouldn't be. It's a bit of a mistake there in the AI part. Hard mode, by the way. Okay. Oh god, these weapons are still not down.
Got it.
Switching over to this left side of the shield. think I think I need to be a lot closer.
All ahead full.
Because a lot of my shots are missing. Accuracy is off. Yeah, a lot of my shots are missing. And his shots are not missing, actually, I've noticed.
Got it.
Maybe he has a targeting laser equipped or something, so that his accuracy is higher. I think that might be the first thing I put on a ship is targeting
Nav point locked.
for accuracy. Alright, weapons are down, kill off the... Oh, he's doing that again.
Understood. Affirmative.
Kill off engine so he can't escape. And so that he can't move anymore. Where is he there? Oh, look at him. You can see his, like, I can see where the ships come out of. Nice. That's my left shield. 445, we're fine. We're fine, and his weapons are almost killed off. Whoa, did he just... he just used shield overload. What? And he's almost in the warp zone. Alright, I have no choice but to kill off his engines. Alright, that sucks. Actually, what I really should have done is killed off the shields, but I needed to stop moving. Although that doesn't look to be happening. Aw, man, I don't want him to escape. Okay, go for Hulk.
Nav point
If he
locked.
escapes, then I don't get the upgrade thing that I need. Damn, so he even has a shield overload on that ship. Jeez. So at least the AI is using supply properly. That's great. But he actually might warp out. It depends what direction you need to warp out from. If it is in this if it's in this direction, he's out. No, flat cannon
All
turret.
ahead full.
Okay, you know what?
Yes, command.
I don't know if Lancer Beam has enough damage, but
Target destroyed.
yeah, he's dead. Good. I'm gonna go back to the home base anyways, so using my supply isn't that big of a deal.
Upgrade. Flag.
Engaging warp.
Stream is good though. It seems like everything works. That's good.
4.
I'm also standing right now, so I've been standing for almost 2 hours, and I think that alone is just the tiring portion of this. What's kind of nice is that I can play VR games and also have like browser screens and stuff all over, so like I can watch Twitch while playing this game, and I'll just have it up here, you know. It's really cool. So like right now I have chat and OBS and everything, but the functionality of Oculus and playing in VR is absolutely incredible. Alright, back to home base. So we've unlocked third mission, but we'll let them take a territory and go back to home base. Here... Oh no! Oh, what just happened? Everything just screwed up for a second. We're good? Oh. Yeah, we're fine. Alright. Let me reset standing position. You guys don't see that on your screen. Nope. Alright, and then let me change where Oculus show. Oh, there we go. Alright, good. Great, everything's back to normal. I just hit the power button on my on my headset, but looks like it recovered from that just fine. So if I wanted to get a second escort carrier, that's 37,000, which that's like over half of what I currently have. So if instead I want to get an escort frigate, this is a start of making a fleet with fighters. And I don't know if I want that. The assault frigate, oh no, this is the assault frigate. What's the escort? Where was I? Oh, the escort carrier is different. Okay, I see, I see. This is for mobile fleets. Okay. An assault frigate, which is what I have, is pretty much half of what I own. Okay. 1,000 in the front. Okay. Assault frigate. They have the same amount of guns. I can actually get a light cruiser, but I wouldn't be able to outfit it. Oh, wait. I only have 9. So, I'm going to definitely unlock another spot. And I think I'm just going to purchase a second assault frigate. Because I need to put a captain on it too. There's a lot of things that need to happen. So, let's give him... Who here has the highest skill points? Nobody has 5? Just you, okay. And then I'm going to put firepower on that. Okay, now I have to outfit 2 ships. So, at the very least, I have to unlock all these as well. But I have a shield injector that I guess I found. I like shield boosters on these guys. Or 360 targeting. Ooh. Do I need it? Not really. The ship is like so mobile that it doesn't need 360 targeting. I'd rather keep them alive. So yeah, I might do shield boosters. What is this? Light cannon turret? Light cannon turret, light cannon turret, light cannon turret. Okay, so I'm going to unlock short range teleport. No, I'm going to unlock afterburners and shield boosters because this raises the maximum shield strength. Yeah, I would rather do that. Okay, buy this. Buy afterburners. Go to my second ship. Buy a shield booster. Afterburners. And then upgrade the Lancer Beam. Yeah, I'm gonna do that to the main ship. The Lancer Beam is just the most powerful thing in the early game for a campaign. Alright, so I'm pretty much out of everything. We can do another mission now. So okay, went back to the map, this location was taken, which is fine. I could do the next mission here, destroy the convoy before they escape. Or I can just go back and reclaim this by doing it again, which is what I'm going to do. Because I want to see how this differs now with hard mode. They should have a second ship for the enemies, so it should be 2v2. We'll see how this is. And then I'm probably going to end after here. What time is it? Maybe I'll stream later today. We'll see. At this point, I just want to stream when I'm doing stuff. I don't really care too much about timings or schedules, because it's not like I make anything off of this, but if I end up wanting to do more VR games later, I'll probably just stream for it. It's late o'clock. Not even, no, it's actually morning in US. I have today off. It's the day after Thanksgiving. A lot of people don't, so I'm, whatever, stream whenever I want. I'm not going to take anything very seriously. Okay. Everybody done talking? I'm not going to take anything seriously, right? I'm not streaming for any particular reason. I'm just doing it for fun, which I should be doing. Like, that's more interesting and fun to me, honestly. Regardless of whether I have, viewers or not, I think this is more interesting and a lot more fun. Especially in VR, since a lot of people don't get to play it. I think it came from this direction. Right? Pretty sure. There are some other things you can do in this game that I haven't talked about. You can do formations. So you can have different formations with your ships at different sizes and things. You can see all the different skills in that formation from each ship. There's a few different things you could do. I haven't really got into that stuff yet. Oh, there's the enemy, actually.
Got it.
Wait, they have 3 ships.
Enemy detected.
And a missile destroyer, which I have to shut down instantly.
Enemy detected.
Yeah, I have to.
Nav point locked.
Oh god. Oh, that's really bad, actually.
Enemy detected.
Shit. Wait, they have 5 ship. Wait, what the hell is this?
Enemy detected.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Enemy detected.
Okay, hard mode, by the way. That's... What? This isn't feasible. You can't fight this. There's 2 other missile destroyers. Oh shit, I screwed up. I'm just gonna see if it's possible. There's no way. I don't even have weapons turned on yet. Oh my god.
All head full.
And they're using flak turrets. Look at these things. They're killing all the bullets off. No, there's no way. This is insane. That's way too many ships. Emergency exit, man. I can go back and do that again, but jeez. Okay, well, that's hard mode. Apparently, when you get your second ship, the enemy starts taking you very seriously. Let me do one more thing before I end. I wanted to show off... No, not this. I wanted to show off the power of a dreadnought. So let's do that really quickly. No, not this. I'm not going to use it. Get out of here. Dismiss. I want... Oh my god, I want to show off the power of dreadnought. Because it's hilarious. So we'll do that. No, don't send it to map. Oh my god. Wait, what? Oh, okay. So, let's do this. Extended weapon range, just like I would have mine. Well, can I not upgrade that? There's a few bugs. There's a few bugs here. Like, look, when I click this, it's showing me a flak turret instead. There's some issues with skirmish. Not a big deal, because I know what I'm doing. But this is so cool. Just like the dreadnought itself is absolutely incredible. So we're going to upgrade these. I'm not going to go through and upgrade every single cannon. But I'll at least do these things. 360 targeting. Where's the targeting field? Targeting computer. Okay, good. We're going to upgrade those. Let's put a tactical warp on there. I do like the fact that we have skirmish. It's actually quite nice. See, I can't change this out. I have to do this weirdly. Medium can actually, yeah, medium cannon because I'm doing all. It's a big turret build. Cannon, medium cannon, and I just want to show this off because it's so cool. How it like fights a whole fleet. All right, is that good? Yes. I think so. Yeah. Okay, good. Now, so we're done with this one. Flagship. And we're going to send that to the map. We're going to put it all the way over here. Alright. The enemies, let's give it a bunch of stuff. Let's give it a heavy cruiser. I'll put some random guy there. Let's give him an interdictor cruiser. We'll give him a couple of light cruisers. We'll give him oh, that's not a good one. Science vessel could actually one-shot me. What the hell, man? Let's put a science vessel in there. He might actually kill me now. Because that guy can just instantly destroy all my shields. I'll have to kill him first. Like, it disables your shields for like 12 seconds or something. Let's put a couple of assault frigates in there. And obviously these aren't like leveled or anything, so it's not perfect as an example, but you know. We'll put a couple missile destroyers. No, that's the wrong faction. So that is enemy. Okay, is that good? How many is that? Hold on. Okay, let's put them here. It's like moving toys on a battlefield. It actually feels like I'm 12. Okay, Put these on here like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do a couple more. Let's do I did that already. Let's do an escort frigate and an escort carrier. Okay. Cool. And here's my dreadnought, which is going to be over here. Alright. Here we go. I'm going to save this. I've noticed that saving skirmishes doesn't actually work the way I want it to, but we'll try it again. Oh, have you guys... I didn't show this. Here's Darth Vader's Star Destroyer. If you guys haven't seen it before, it's pretty big, alright? You guys want an example of what it's like? God. I'm not going to show this off in game because it's really laggy, okay? That's it. Somebody made this as like a little modded ship you can have in the game. I can't even like move it around the battlefield because I don't know where to target it. Yeah, that's how big, technically speaking, Darth Vader's Executor class Star Destroyer. Yeah, Super Star Destroyer. That's what this is. It's a big ship. All right, somebody put it in here. It's hilarious. Oh God, can I not get rid of it? Oh no. No, I might have screwed myself up. I don't think I can, it's like bugged, you can't even... I have to like find the one little point where I can move it from. Maybe it's not gonna work. I don't know. Configure ship. Oh, configure ship, that's because I'm hovering over this thing. How do I get rid of this? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's like at the back point. I see. I guess you have to target the bridge to be able to move stuff around. Technically. Okay, alright, whatever. Fine. Let's get rid of this thing. Remove it. Alright, there we go. We'll do this fight. We'll see if I can actually win. And I think it'll be done after that. Launch. Also, I wish you could put like asteroids and stuff into the skirmishes, because there's some testing I want to do with oh, I guess asteroids appear by themselves, but generally I wish you could put them somewhere by yourself. Alright, so there's the enemy fleet. Here's my dreadnought, which I'm gonna bring a bit closer. I just want to warp directly on top of them. And also, I have to kill that thing off first. I have to kill... Oh god, it instantly starts firing. I guess the range is already good enough. Oh my god. Oh, it missed. Okay, well, if the range is good enough, then geez, I'm switching to weapons. But I have to kill that off. Because that's the one thing that'll just obliterate me, is if he turns off my shields for a little bit. Wait, that fleet isn't even coming closer. Why not? I want it to be like a super laggy fight. What happened? Well, it's dead. Yep. Come over here. Enemy. Oh, we're just killing off these ships so quickly. Look at this. Heavy cruiser's dead. Alright, screw it. We're going in.
Understood.
Bam.
I got it.
Okay. Now we're killing things. Multi-strike.
Target acquired.
So now it should be shooting at everything. I just want to look at this zoomed out. Here's the fight. I've already killed off a couple of ships over there. Wait, am I even using weapons right now? Oh, no, I'm not. No. Okay, there. I switched to weapons. Oh my god. Power to weapons. We'll put some bombers out there. Let's kill off this light cruiser. Oh, it's going for it now. It's a little bit laggy. But you know, that's cool. Oh, I can use warp again. That ship is gone. It should be automatically locking onto new ships. Yeah, okay, so that's all working fine. It's just that I didn't have power to the weapons. All these ships are trying to escape. Look, oh yeah. Oh my god.
Target acquired.
See, like right now, I wonder if the enemy is on hard mode, since I still have that on. Okay, here's all the heavy cannons firing. You can see the larger... Oh no, I guess they all look the same projectiles, huh? 'Cause these are medium cannons, they have the same projectile effects as the heavy ones. That ship is dead. Whoa. Weird. Okay. Is all visible? I guess you guys can see that. Yeah. Alright, well, so dreadnoughts are pretty good. And apparently warping it directly into the enemy is just perfectly fine and not an issue at all, even in the slightest. Look at this guy trying to escape. I was gonna warp there, but it's gonna die before I can even warp. So there you go. Okay. So yeah, dreadnoughts are pretty good. I want to keep working on mine in the Conquest now that I actually have one, because it's quite awesome. But alright, I'm done. At least for now. We'll see. We'll see if I end up streaming later today or whatnot. This is a good test anyways of streaming VR purely. So we'll see how this works in the future as well. I don't know whether or not I'm going to be uploading these to YouTube. I guess I will. The problem is I have a lot of followers looking for arcade content, so I'm not entirely sure if it matters if I upload something from a different game. The way YouTube algorithm would work is that now it's going to look for games of multiple varieties, and it's probably a bad thing. I don't generally care. I don't do this is not my career, right? So I don't really care that much. So I'll probably just end up uploading it up to YouTube. Plus, people probably want to see VR games at some point, right? So I think it's helpful. But alright, I'm done. I appreciate those who stuck around. Gwen, if you're hanging out still, hello. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. If it's later today or tomorrow, I don't know. But I'll try to keep everybody up to date on Twitter and things. Thanks, everybody. See y'all. I'm going to try to shut down the stream from VR.